Hello everyone, this is the Magician, and today we'll be playing some Portal 2. Yeah, no, it's all different. No shotguns and stuff. It's all weird and laggy because I'm recording. Um. Anyways, since the newest update where you can make chambers without being, while being in game, I decided that since you can build stuff that that can be on or off, I would go back to my Minecraft roots and build some binary logic gates. You probably don't know this, or at least very few people know this. I have another channel where I used to play Minecraft, and I did actually a multiplier, think to multiply binary inputs. So that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to do something, well, maybe not a multiplier because there's some limits in the number of items you can put in a room, but at least do something pretty cool. So the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna have red buttons as inputs. If it goes in, if I'm not on it, the input is 0. If I'm on it, then it's 1. So there. Also, to accompany me, I'm going to have my faithful companion cube. And for example, whoa, that was weird. And for example, he'll help me do this AND gate. This is pretty simple. It's embedded in the game. It automatically makes an AND gate, which makes this well, particularly simple. Now to make a NOT gate. So by the way, if you didn't know, and an AND gate is when you have both inputs on for the output to be off. Anything else would no, both inputs on to have it on. Anything else will have it off. Now this is an inverter. You see the light is on, and if I step on it, it turns off. Well, not this one. That's part of the gate itself. So this way you invert the inputs. Now, technically, the idea is that if you can build any single function with an AND gate and a NOT gate. For example, you can build an AND gate. So this is what it does. It stays on if both inputs are off. For anything else, so for example, one input on, or the other input on, or both inputs on, it's going to be off. Now basically what I did is I hooked this up to two NOT gates, and then basically just inverted the signals. So now here's something that was a bit more hard to figure out, is how to make an OR gate. Basically an OR gate is if any of the inputs are on, or if multiple inputs are on, then the output will be on. Since it's a bit hard to see this one, I'm gonna put this over here. So as you can see, if I press on any button, it turns on, and if I bring my faithful companion cube to press multiple inputs, it still stays on, which makes sense. Now this I think will be a bit quick practical. The only limit I see with this is how many inputs you can have. I guess you can always just make more blocks here and add them together. So finally, what we have is the XOR gate. So if both inputs are different, then the output will be on. So if I press on this one, it's on. If I press on this one, it's on. If I press on none, it's off. And if I press on both, it's off. Now we'll take a quick look on how this all works, starting with the NOT gate. So it's really simple. This contraption really isn't part of it. It's just in the editor. That's the best way I can make it go on the cube. If we press a button, you'll see that it's hooked up to all the cube dispensers. So it goes on the little faceplate and it gets on the cube. So basically when I press the button, it's hooked up to this, so it pulls up, and when I get off, it goes back down. Now this is twice the exact same concept. Quite straightforward. Did the light just go down? No. Now this one is basically I hook up every input to a laser, and I make them all point at the cube, and the cube will direct anything going into it towards this thing that will activate the beam over there. And finally, what we have here is it's an OR gate, except that I added something. Ugh. Or is it? Too lazy for this. There it is. Okay. So when I press both of them, they're related. They're going to an AND gate that goes to this plate, to this stopping thing that will stop the beam. Actually, let's see if I can cheat. Nope, that's bad. Aha, I cheated. Anyways, that's not the point. I probably should have put a glass thing there. Anyways, I'll just go over the editor real quick. So this is what it looks like on the editor. I put everything in portals, just whoops. God damn it. Put everything in portable stuff so I can actually handle it. So you can see it's all very simple. This one, for example, I set it to the lowest possible thing. So I aim it down here and put the thing really down, really low. Then I don't know how you would go about copying multiple items, so I had to redo everything by hand. These blocks, you can orient them in whichever way you want. And yeah, it's actually fairly easy to take in hand. If you want a full in-depth tutorial on making any of these gates, then I'd be happy to make one. Obviously the XNOR is the same thing as works the same way as the NAND, so I would just have to put the outputs through a NOT gate, and I would get the opposite. So if the output is the same, then it'll turn the output on. I mean, the input the same, then the output will be on, etc. No, that's not. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for today. I'm planning on making more logic gates because I'm cool kid. Trust me. You just don't know it, or maybe you do think I'm cool, in which case I'm flattered. Anyways, I'm also gonna get back to making some TF2 videos. It's just I've been, first of all, lazy, and also I have this problem where when I record gameplay, I play horribly. Maybe it's lag, maybe it's just because of me being bad. So yeah, now I think I have a few gameplays that aren't too bad. So we'll see if I can make anything out of it. Actually, I have great market gardening gameplay coming up. That's gonna be nice. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.